In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some iOS iPhone settings that you need to change immediately. I mean, like right now, maybe even yesterday. These current settings can potentially compromise your security and impact your privacy. So get your iPhones out. iOS 15, we're changing some things. All right, so let's get into these settings. The first one has to do with hiding your IP address. Super important. So if you go into your settings, scroll down to Safari, scroll down again, and you see privacy and security section, tap hide IP address, select trackers and websites or from trackers. And you want this on because you want to hide your IP. This will protect you from sharing your location. And believe me, location should just be for you. And while we're here, another thing you guys should change in your settings under the privacy section. So go to location services and scroll down to systems services, then all the way down to significant locations. You want to make sure that this is disabled, turn it off. If not, it'll be following you around and keeps track of where you've been. And it's pretty much keeping a log of where I go every single day. But you don't want to leave it on because if you do, not only will it eat up your battery life, but it'll also eat your data. And while you're here, I would consider disabling a lot of these other system services too that you don't really need. So things like system compass calibration, device management, system customization. Yeah, pretty much a lot of these, you can disable it. It won't turn anything off. It just disables the location of these systems. So yeah, go ahead, get happy with it, turn off these settings. Okay, so now I want to tell you all about something you probably do every day, send photos to your friends. No harm, right? Wrong! Each time you take a photo on your phone, a bit of location metadata gets attached that could reveal where you live, work, or hang out, pretty much wherever you took that photo. The other person can save the photo to their photo gallery and they will see a little info icon, and if they swipe up, they can see the exact location of where this photo was taken. Luckily, you can easily turn this off. So head into settings and swipe down to privacy, then tap onto location services, scroll down again and tap on camera, and under allow location access, tap never. So now when you send a picture, the exact location will not appear. And trust me, this is a big one because there are so many scary bad people out there. Yeah, I know I hate saying this, but it's true. If you guys end up enjoying this video or changing any of your security settings, I would appreciate a thumbs up, show me some love, leave a comment below with the most helpful tip. And the next setting you guys need to change is inside the email section if you use this email feature on your phone. So go to your settings and scroll down to mail. If you guys use mail, scroll down to mail, then on down to privacy protection and tap on that. Make sure that protect mail activity is enabled. This feature hides your IP address and will prevent the sender from tracking you when you open an email. So now people are not gonna be able to see whether you open their email or not. They also won't see if you forwarded the email, and believe me, I forward a lot of emails. So it's kind of like you're playing their game, but also prevent follow-up emails and super spammy tactics used by super spammy websites who have trackers or use tiny pixels hidden in emails. And another major privacy feature is built-in two-factor authentication, and this is something you need to configure. So why is it important? It uses your Apple ID username and password as the first factor and then randomly generates a code when you try to sign into your account. Now, because each code can only be used once, the system is harder to break. So this is how we're going to get into it. Go into your settings and scroll down to passwords and then tap onto your account. You can see different accounts you've created. For example, I have Ann Taylor, I have Amazon. Pretty much every company now requires you to have a password and email login and username. So I'm gonna pick an account, then scroll down and you can see at the bottom under account options, we have set up verification code. And if you tap on that, you'll see that you can enter scan QR code or set up key. So now with iOS 15, you don't need to have a third-party application for two-factor authentication. which is a really big deal. And you can navigate to the website or open the app you want to set up with Authenticator and enable two-factor authentication. Next up is a setting for those of you who have an Apple Card. This is going to help prevent fraudulent transactions. So if you go into the wallet application and if you tap on card icon, on the right to view your card info, you will see a new toggle here for advanced fraud protection. So you want to make sure it's enabled to prevent fraud transactions. So there are more hidden features and security tips to go over. So definitely make sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss these upcoming videos. I have a lot planned. And if I mentioned a feature you already knew about, please drop me a poo emoji. If you made it all the way through, drop me a love emoji. Thanks for watching and be safe online, guys.